Hey guys, back here with you once again. We got another speaker video. Today we're going to be taking a look at these two speakers. We're going to do a short little sound test from a YouTube video and just basically take a listen, see what it is and what they sound like. But first, let me give you a small intro about each one of these. I've already done a video on these separately on my channel. You can check those out. Feel free for in-depth details on the speakers themselves. Either way, let's talk about this first one. This is a bazooka style speaker. As you could tell, it has a really cool LED in the front. It also kind of matches the beat of the music when you have a good beat going there. You can carry it. It's fully rechargeable. You have a whole bunch of settings here in the back. You could tell there's a whole bunch of cool knobs. You have a remote control. It's easy to carry, not too heavy, and it's pretty cool looking. You have a separated tweeter here in the front and the actual speaker, which is what they call the woofer, in the back. It gets fairly loud. You have a good amount of features and options here. You could put in a mic. You have a USB port. You also have, what's really nice, and it works, an actual FM radio that does an auto channel search. I've used it. It's actually fantastic. You can check it out in my other video about this speaker. But let me put this one down and come back to this other one. Now, this speaker in itself, I would say, had the most amount of hype when it came out. It was advertised at 150 bucks. I wound up paying, I think, 15 for it at Modell's of all places, right? Right now it's available on Amazon for under $30. So what's cool about this is it is a two-piece speaker design. So this top portion, the satellite speaker, could be disconnected and carried around with you anywhere you go. It has its own built-in memory, 2 gigs, and it has its own 2 small drivers inside and its own battery, obviously. So this will work anywhere you go. You have this cool little belt clip here. So, you know, kind of hard to press, but I'm pressing it and it'll work. And in addition to that, when you have an AC power source, you have a separate subwoofer. So at the bottom, you have a subwoofer. It's 15 watts. It's actually fairly strong. When I plug it in, you guys will hear it. And together, you can mate them like so, put it back, boom, you have ready to go speaker unit. This was the box it came in. Really nice, actually, for you know, I think the 15 bucks I paid, you can't go wrong. But for now, let's set this to the side and let's see what we got. The most kind of interesting thing I've noticed about the speaker, and I'm gonna hold my mic to the base right now, there's always a hum coming off of the speaker itself when it's on. Always a damn hum. So let me hold it here and kind of be quiet a little bit. You could hear it. So I hope you guys heard that hum. It's kind of annoying. Anytime you have the bottom unit powered on, there's always a hum coming from the subwoofer. But that's what it is. That's just how it is. So for now, let's just listen to some music. I'm going to alternate between the both of these, and I'm going to kind of spin this around, and you guys could see how cool it sounds. Here we go. In terms of volume, just so you know, I'll try to vary it here and there, but we're set to exactly 50% on both of them right now. So I'll go up and down a little bit, and we'll see what it's like. So you have a really strong bass going there. Let's see what it sounds like if I disconnect the satellite. So instantly the sound is just flat. I mean, you heard the difference, right? It still works, it's fluid, but the sound is just so flat now. Let's put it back. And we're back to normal. Right now we're gonna alternate to this one right here. Now we're back to this one. guys, so you heard a short demo of both of these speakers. That's what I'm going to keep it at right now. In terms of my opinion, they both have an okay amount of bass. Of course, this little baby speaker is actually pretty cool. It has a lot of bass when the subwoofer is attached. I don't know how they get so much bass out of the 15 watts. I mean, there it is. That's all there is to it. It's really cool. The satellite speaker itself is pretty underpowered and weak, but for the size it is, it does, you know, get pretty loud, and it has a lot of features. It's waterproof, IPX7 as they claim, up to 3 feet. It has a nice rubberized coating, and for the price, I mean, this is cool. So the humming does kind of annoy me, but you know what? When the music is on, it's not a big deal. It is very versatile and easy to use. Pretty straightforward to connect to your any device you have. You have pretty cool buttons on top. You have the volume. You could also skip tracks. You could pause, and the power button is on the back. It's kind of right there. So they're all rubberized, and they are there. This Blackmore speaker is, you know, price-wise, it was about twice as much as this one. I think I wound up paying $43 for it. Normally it's about 60 to 70 bucks for this speaker right here. But it's also pretty cool for what it is. But I think you're mostly paying for like the awe factor in this one and the lights. So if you're kind of just looking at the lights, you have lights, right? But you also have lights here. And come on, guys, you gotta admit it. That little blue light at the bottom indicates the fact that the bottom subwoofer is on is really cool. I mean, that's honestly my favorite part about the speaker. But there it is. That's what you get. A look at these two budget speakers. And the choice is up to you. Let me know in the comments down below which sounds better to you, or if you have any of these. Also, you know, feel free to ask me any questions. I'll be more than happy to give you my most honest response as soon as I can. Till next time, guys. Thanks.